Round. That is I mean, you're talking about a large increase in the cardio tank.
2 more minutes of pounding around.
Yeah,
somebody laying on top of you.
Once you get to 5, 3 kind of feels like a joke, and 5 is it's tough.
All right.
And we saw Montrel James, originally from St. Louis. He's fighting out of Houston. We saw him earlier before the doors opened tonight. I saw him kind of walking around the cage. This is a young man who does not lack in confidence.
That's right. With a nickname like Too Cold, you absolutely are walking around with confidence.
He is one of the more active fighters you will see.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned earlier, he will take a fight in anything.
Yeah, he doesn't care who his opponent is. We talked about the 3-9 record. It's a bit deceiving. I mean, he was training himself, fighting absolutely anybody, whenever. He now has a strong team in Main Street Boxing and Muay Thai, and he's got Bob Perez in his corner working his boxing.
Yeah. And am I reading this right, Chase? This is his first fight since coming to them?
Yes. This is his first fight with an actual team.
And we're only halfway through the year,
right.
Sean. How many fights has he taken already?
Four MMA fights.
This is his 4th of the year.
4 MMA fights and 1 boxing fight.
So he's due for like 3 bare knuckle fights and 6 boxing fights and maybe a pro wrestling fight before it's all
if you're going to be lazy, you shouldn't be a fighter.
No,
you're only taking 5 fights halfway through the year. Come on, man.
That's right. Most fighters only take maybe 2, maybe 3 at the highest.
All right.
Oh, careful. Do not injure yourself before the fight.
We don't want to see an injury before the fight.
He's joking around, surely.
And here is another local fighter, Chris the Pitbull Anthony.
That's right.
Out of Ruston.
Been active for a while.
Folks, again, I say this as a 40-year-old. What you're about to see in Chris Anthony is a 42-year-old. You're not supposed to look like this. He's a 1%er when it comes to this.
Well,
it's
already
incredible.
a high-level college athlete, right? And then moving on into grappling, moving on into fighting. This is a man who trains constantly.
Yeah,
constantly.
Me and Chris have shared a lot of mad hours together back in the day. I remember when I was a teenager, I was in high school trying to impress the girls. Like, Chris, how do I look like you? What do I got to do? He, even still at 42, over a decade later, he's still looking that way. It's
very,
of course.
But I mean, the two are on their way there.
And guys, I'm an old school wrestling fan. In the words of Dusty Rhodes, these are 2 bull in the woods, and we're about to see who the baddest dude is in this fight.
That's right, absolutely.
Chris Anthony looking nice and calm, just relaxing in his corner. Montrel James pacing back and forth, taking in the crowd. Looking at himself on the big screen.
He's 2 different styles. There's a guy who really feels himself. He overconfident's not the right word. Ultra confident, too cold, and then you've got a guy who actually looks too cold, and that's the Pit Bull.
And now Pitbull's fighting this fight at 170. He's fought at heavier weight classes, but he's trimmed down over the years, trying to make himself a leaner fighter.
Yeah. You're not playing linebacker at Grambling at 170.
Absolutely.
He's been much bigger.
Yeah, Chris, very unorthodox fighter. He's going to give Montrel James a lot of looks he's never seen before. Montrel James, from what I've seen from him, a lot of setting up the overhand right. He throws heavy, but that overhand right is his money shot, and he is looking to land it.
The white suit of our MC Jamie, 3rd wardrobe change.
What? Quite an
each other out. Oh, outside looping hand.
Ooh. Chris Anthony's just so calm.
Yeah, he's been in there so many times, so many hours, just thousands of hours sparring. He's seen it all.
And both of these guys, very active fighters.
Yeah, Chris loves to throw the low leg kicks from the outside, use those to set up his hands.
Good left by Montrel.
And he doesn't look to be active on his feet, but the moment his opponent throws anything, he's reacting. Very fast twitch.
Yeah, I like the shoulder raise defense he just did there. Maybe next time Montrel throws that, Chris Anthony's going to answer with left hand.
Good kick. Good left.
Solid leg kick.
Tries
to do it again, but
right jab.
It looked like mostly foot. I think those were more slapping than heavy damage. Chris Anthony looking for the takedown here.
When it comes to power, again, I like Anthony here.
Yeah, and Anthony's halfway to the back. Montrel James has the high overhook over hugging basically Chris Anthony's head to his armpit. Chris Anthony's lower on the body, has the much better position in here.
Now, do you try to go for the single or the double first when you have him against the cage there?
At this point, it's hard to say because he's on the side where Montrel has the underhook. Chris Anthony wants to turn his head to the right and also Montrel's head and get to the other side and go for the single on Montrel's right side.
And there we go. There's that exact switch you were just talking about.
From here, he has the underhook and he can work for the single.
Body blows to maybe wear him down a little bit.
Leaning into his opponent. Oh, a quick reversal from
Montrel.
Mr. James.
But yeah,
yes.
Chris Anthony just circling back through using
a foot stomp.
Foot stomp.
Yeah.
Does it again.
Another good foot stomp.
Oh, those are close to the groin.
Another good foot stomp.
Pro fights, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I can tell you from real life experience, that does not feel good, but he gave him 4 foot stomps.
Yeah, those, you kind of look at your opponent like, really? But also, they.
Why not? It's legal.
Yeah, they hurt.
Yeah, it's one of those things definitely like, really, bro, that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
But at the same time.
I'm trying to win a fight. I'm not above a foot stomp.
Especially with the experience that Chris Anthony brings to the ring.
Yeah, that is a veteran move you see in the foot stomps there.
Montrel just brushing it off, though, like it's
does
nothing.
it again.
A 5th one. Oh,
now he tries to return it.
Return
The
foot
reverse
stomp.
foot stomp.
I didn't think we were going to get into a foot stomping match, but here we are. Ooh,
Yeah, you don't normally see
almost
him.
a low blow.
Yeah, you don't normally see him when your back's on the cage. Normally the guy pressing if he is going to do him.
Oh, no, instantly.
Almost
So now that it's on both opponents' minds,
Yeah,
you may see it more often throughout this fight.
We're foot stomping now.
It took 10 fights. We've got some foot stomps.
I dare say it's like a spinning back
Yeah.
fist. Once someone else
Yeah.
throws it, it's
I
like,
gotta
well, now I
do
got
it.
it.
I
Yeah.
gotta do it.
Yeah, so just to be clear, those are legal for amateurs, but maybe those come after the knees. It's the punches, the kicks, the knees, the foot stomps.
We're in the advanced stage when you get into the foot stomp. Ooh,
Oh.
great exchange.
Both men swinging for the fences there.
Chris Anthony looking to open up a bit more in the center.
Ooh, good
Nice
1-2.
combo.
Body to the face. Chris starting to do some damage here. Oh, great answer by
Rocks him.
Montrel.
Oh, Chris is hurt.
Chris
Chris
is
took a
hurt.
deep breath on that one.
Yeah.
Chris was doing some damage, but it just takes one blow, and you saw Montrel pounces on him.
Yeah, Chris Anthony kind of paused mid-fall there, like trying to catch himself.
Now Chris Anthony on his back in the guard. Chris Anthony does train grappling. Not sure how often he's on his back, though, against most opponents.
Yeah, he's definitely got to recover here.
I mean, Montrel to take the damage he did and then got the blow to knock Anthony back, and he pounced on him.
That's right. Going for the
Good
sweep.
job,
Instead, shucked
good
it
job
off.
by Chris.
Very impressive from Chris Anthony.
Yeah.
Reversing that position.
And now has to take down himself.
Yeah, he's halfway past the legs already. And he's switching direction as well.
And it's always fascinating to hear what the coaches have to say.
And he's going for the head and arm triangle choke.
Yeah, I don't think Anthony's in too much danger here.
Yeah, both guys, I'm looking at, body language I think says a lot. Despite what's going on, I think both guys look pretty relaxed.
Yeah, both of them have a lot of experience. Montrel James, very busy fighter.
And now trying to take the back, Chris Anthony.
Not there yet, but there he goes.
Both hooks.
He's got it. Does he got his legs hooked in?
Yeah, he's got
both
both
of them
hooks
hooked in. Heavy pressure.
Yeah, he's trying to turn Montrel James on his
Montrel
side
just
now.
trying to survive. Yeah, there it is.
10 seconds left
Can
in the round.
Montrel survive this round?
Yeah, he's going to make it through this
Chris
one.
Anthony needs to do damage if he's going to try to
great
take this round
reverse
for
by
himself.
Montrel.
Oh, Chris Anthony secures the mount into the
Okay.
armbar, but the round is over.
Hey, guys, I think we saw a different, let's say, level with the professional fights in round number 1.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect that on the ground from these guys. I mean, it took Chris Anthony getting kind of rocked and dropped there, but the way he recovered, the way he transitioned to the top, and the way he got the back, I mean, that was incredible from Chris Anthony after being hurt like that.
Both fighters normally don't show that level of control, but both respecting each other's power, I dare say, in this fight. I dare say they were trying to find out what the other man feels like, because it isn't until someone punches you that you truly know their power, right?
And it's just round 1, but it was almost like monkey see, monkey do. If I'm going to stomp your foot, I'm going to stomp your foot. If I'm going to knee, I'm going to knee. That's what we saw. If I'm going to try to get on the ground, I'm going to get on the ground. That's what we saw in that first round.
Yeah, I think sometimes you got to gauge your opponent like that. Like, okay, like what are you doing? Okay, we're doing that.
This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. You got to find what they're giving you. Like, okay, that's fair game. Let's do it.
Here we go. We're going to find out the cardio and conditioning of these fighters now as we go into the deeper rounds.
Yeah, both of them looking ready for
no
the
glove
second.
touching this time. Chris Anthony, light on the feet.
Yeah, he's waiting to counter Montrel James here. He's looking to see what Montrel's throwing. But big right hand lands from Montrel.
Good right hand.
It wasn't completely flush, but it wasn't one you want to take again. And that's Montrel's shot. That kind of wily jab into the overhand right.
Oh.
Chris going for the uppercut off the
counter. We're throwing haymakers
there.
here at the beginning of round 2.
A lot of upper body movement as they're in the pocket throwing those heavy shots.
Ooh.
Good body kick.
Chris looks just a bit staggered.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was from the body kick or if it was off
big right overhand.
Body shots to the knee, pushing him to the cage as Chris switched off as he went for the takedown.
Yeah, Chris is going to want to control the right arm and basically shoot his left arm up heavy. And, he could probably get a takedown here if he really drug Montrel James to his right as Montrel resets and kind of changes his position.
Showed great cage intelligence, knowing exactly when to switch and hit that reversal to get his opponents back on the cage and right back to the foot stomp.
Another foot stomp.
Yeah, they're liking that move.
Almost anything you can do, I can do better.
That's one that's like.
There's the takedown attempt.
Yep.
As he changes the angle.
He needs to snatch the legs here. He can't sit here.
Vicious elbows.
You cannot take the elbow, yes.
Those, the elbows were still dropping it. Chris has got to play some defense. It's over.
And that is over.
You can't take the elbows there. You have to either snatch the legs or reset and stand up. Chris is saying, like, he's okay, but
he took
eight
or 9 elbows in a row.
Yeah, you can't just take that and get dropped down to your knees like that. The ref's going to call that any time.
Chris going for the takedown with Montrel dropping elbows down.
Yeah, that's one you've got to maybe experience to understand exactly. But
Chris is saying I wasn't tapping.
Yeah, that was an unanswered shot stoppage. You can't sit there and take the elbows like that and drop to your knees like you did. I mean, the thing is, you do also drop to your knees for the takedown maybe. But when you're taking the elbows unanswered and drop to your knees, it looks not great to the referee. And that's his primary job, is to protect you.
I know Chris is disappointed, but as you said, the main goal, number one goal, is safety. And when you're taking hammers like that.
Yeah, it's not like these guys are making $1 million here. Like, you got to take care of them.
Chris will bounce back.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. It's been a bit of a layoff. He's had a lot of opponents pull out. The fight's last minute, and he's not happy about that at all.
Chris, as you can see, very disappointed in the stoppage of that fight, but it's probably the right move.
Yeah, I've seen.
You've got to show your ability to stop the damage being taken.
Well, you have to be able to change from that position, and just like Chase said, he hit it dead on the head. You got to stuff their legs. You got to crush it through, make sure that they can't do that kind of damage to you.
In that position he was in, you have to snatch the legs. He was there, and he was pulling the legs, holding on to them, pulling them. You have to do a quick snatch if you want to secure that takedown. And if you just hold on to the legs and pull,